Hello there folks, we're back again, back with another video, and you find me starting off on the front row, second place at Silverstone in one of the new Simgrid online races. So if you don't know, this is at the beginning of my previous video. Simgrid announced that they were doing something exclusive for console to give us races and seasons and leagues and everything else, which is just great. So I've had a couple of goes at this now, and as you can see from the title, I managed to grab a couple of wins. So what you're seeing here is the start, a little nudge there from the Ferrari, thank you very much. You're seeing the start of a race around Silverstone. This is one of the 12-minute quick races. This was the only type of race that was available to begin with. And you see me being shoved off the track. This is a little bit naughty, probably from me. I think under racing stewards, I'd probably be told to give that position back. But you know what? Considering he pushed me out wide and shoved me off the track, I thought, sod it. I'll just come back on, and as long as I don't hit anyone, I'll go back to the position that I thought was rightfully mine in the first place. So yeah, we get off to a good start here. Holding second, good race with the Ferrari and the McLaren just coming up on my outside. And then watching the rear camera, here he comes, idiot number one, completely ruining loads of people's race and spearing everyone off. Robbing me of a good race with that red Ferrari and the gold McLaren, and destroying his and everyone else's safety rating in the process. This predictably is become quite commonplace in the 12-minute quick races, and I'll get into that a little bit more in the video when I give my overall thoughts and impressions on the experience so far, because it is good, but it has had some sort of, not negatives or downsides, but I suppose predictable things have been happening, and it's not all good. It's frustrating at times. So yeah, we lead off here in Silverstone. As you can see now, I've got a gap. There's two blue Ferraris behind me, or a blue Ferrari and something else. And you know what? I got on with my race. I put my foot down. I had great race pace. I was lapping in the low 1 minute 59s once I get going, which for me is really good for race pace. So it was pretty uneventful. Apart from that opening, which we survived, and I also think if you can survive the opening, it's you're going to be in for some decent racing. The problem is there are people in the field still that just are hell bent on crashing into you or braking late, or if there's a slightest gap or you go a little deep into the corner, they just slam the car up the inside with no control, no thought whatsoever, and they take you out, bash you, spin you around, or take out other people. It's really, really frustrating. I do not know why people do it. It takes the gloss off what is a really good thing to happen to sim racing on consoles. A partner like Simgrid, who's been in the PC space, partnered with Coach Dave. They've been in this PC space and sim racing for years and years and years, and consoles been ignored. And these guys have taken the fun, the investment in, time and the resources in, and they've come up with something that's really user friendly, it's easy, it's intuitive. And I just wish people would treat it, with a little bit more, common sense. Try and embrace sim racing a bit more than just ramming people off the circuit. If you want to do that, go and play some of these other games. There's loads of Forza, there's Gran Turismo, there's Need for Speeds and Test Drive and all these other games. You can go crash people off. Go do it on another game, because the whole point of this is it's meant to be more serious racing, and that two instances at the beginning there, is I got tagged in a few of them, and it was me that gets hammered with the safety rating as well. So that was me crossing the line for the race win, by the way, so pretty uneventful. This is the second race. This is at the Nürburgring, the GP circuit, and as you can see, I actually start first on this one. And I don't often start first. Even when I do qualifying, I'm normally top 5, but rarely the fastest. I'm pretty quick, but there's usually guys who are rapid who qualify first. So I have to say, it was quite nerve-wracking starting off first. You look in your rear camera here, and on your like on my screen, you'll see the virtual rear mirror, and yeah, there's loads of people, and you just feel like they're just chomping at a bit to get you. But we got a reasonable getaway here. Now we've got turn 1. Turn 1 at the Nürburgring, difficult to sort of come through unscathed, but really, really respectful from the white and the gold car behind us. They gave us some space. And again, really uneventful. Off I go, hammer down. This is a circuit that I've got my setup, I've got some experience on the track. I'm pretty quick around it, by sort of amateur standards. So I felt that if I can be clean in my racing, I've got a good chance here. So just hammer down. Again, my race pace really strong. Low 55s, high 54s. I actually did 54.7 on the clock again, but ran a little wide, but still a low 55 finishing lap. So, really good pace, and, I closed out the victory here. And this race was actually a little bit cleaner than the other one. I'm not getting taken out, but I might have been back when I was unaware of it. But I think most people finished this race, so that's good to see. But yeah, the overall experience has been frustrating for me. Since these 2 wins, I think I've done 6 quick races since these 2 wins, and in every single one of those races, I have been taken out, knocked off the track, spun round, bashed, pushed into the side, you name it, and I haven't been able to complete a race in a position that is where I feel I should be. And the way this works is, it's me that's going to suffer for that. I'm going to get put down into the lower splits. And sure, I'll just be able to win those races because I've been not quite quick. But it is frustrating. You notice here that the camera changed. What I did with this one, because I was comfortable in front, the last lap I actually recorded, not the replay, but my actual lap from my screen, so you get to see what I see in the race. We've got the delta in the top left hand corner, racing 55s, 55.5. That records your valid laps as well, guys. So if I run wide at any of these things, like I said, with my 54.7, then it doesn't record that as your best lap. It only records your best lap as your valid lap, so you can't just be slowing into certain corners. But you'll see there that the people on the left, bottom left, is how far I am ahead of them. It was pretty comfortable. Like I said, I'm pretty quick, and I didn't really have a problem. So yeah. My safety rating has taken a hit. I was well above 90 with 93 safety rating, making my way right to the top. And it's been nailed all the way down to 87 with these, the combination of the Nordschleife when it came out, because there was a lot of accidents on it, and some of these races on the Simgrid stuff. So, it has been a frustrating experience. I wish people wouldn't do it. I guess the more people use it, the better, it matches you against people. Hopefully you'll be against people that, are more inclined to race more sensibly. But, until you get to that point, it can be really, really frustrating. It's fine in these races because I started first, but I believe that the starting grids appear random. So I started second and first in this one, but in other races I've started mid-pack or at the back, and that is just your potluck at that point. So it's really frustrating. There are endurance races coming, but they've started now, I think, along with the slightly longer races. So I have tried one of them, and unfortunately there wasn't too many people in it, but we did win it. So there we are.